so amazing.
We went to the Catacombs, and you go down there, and they say there's 100,000 Christian martyrs buried down there. 100,000.
It's so
There's
amazing.
500,000 Christians, 100,000 people killed for Christ. Wow. And you just go in there, and you're literally just touching their tombs. And there's full size, and there's even little ones for children down there.
Put me in the den with the lines. We in the line of fire for the Messiah. Put me in the den with the lines. We in the line of fire for the Messiah. Put me in the den with the lines. We in the line of fire for the Messiah. Trying to be no hero, but I think I'm everywhere around. In the land of the Judas, with Satan and Buddhists, Muslims and Catholics, I'ma unmask it through this biblical fashion. Not overreacting, even my tactics is doctrinal acid that'll eat at the facets. Come with your ratchets, your killers and shooters, apostles and prophets. You will not prosper in the words of my Father, and I hope that you bother all of this vanity and this fake Christianity. Dojo and homo's a definite no-no, and I get to say so. Logo Commando, heard of me, word to me, you better murder me urgently if you decide that you ever gonna come in the end with the lines. We in the line of fire for the Messiah. Put me in the den with the lines. We in the line of fire for the Messiah. Put me in the den with the lines. We in the line of fire for the Messiah. Trying to be no hero, but I think I'm everywhere around. Be in it to win it and do it to the finish. The murder isn't the life of the critic. And then true religion, we hated and traded, forbidden to witness it like crucifix. United, defiant, they can't keep it fired. Our blood caught fire, they martyrs united. I ain't trying to be no hero, but I think I'm everywhere around. I took it to the middle where they get it, with the inner city all around the world with my life on the line. Every time at the time, got the Christ on my side. Everybody telling me that I am out of my mind like, Los, you a clown with it. You need to simmer down with it. But buddy, I'm a loud Christian in places where they don't allow Christians. Like Korea and China, yeah, they need a reminder. So we need to go free all these people in need of the king, cause he's the Messiah. They can threaten me so, even if I get beheaded on stone, every day I gotta let it be known. All you're doing is sending me home. I know. In the dens with the lions, all my friends can deny it. I will stand on business and not be moved. This is true to the end, I ain't fighting. Cause what kind of man would I be if I didn't tell the world this news and I kept it to myself, knowing that I had the power for all of them to see that the Lord is indeed calling them home.
We in the den with the lines, we in the line of fire for the Messiah. Put me in the den with the lines, we in the line of fire for the Messiah. Put me in the den with the lines, we in the line of fire for the Messiah.
Tryna be no hero, but I think I'm everywhere I go.
Be in it to win it and do it to the finish. The murder represents the life of a Christian. The true religion we hated, the children forbidden to witness it like crucifixion. United, divided, they can't keep us fired. Our blood caught fire, we martyrs united. I ain't tryna be no hero, but I think I'm everywhere I go. We live in Christian persecution, new sex violate our constitution, looting in the world of then confusion. Lockdown, you in Satan's institution. We fake many massacres, ambassadors who signed the laws and flaunt the chain of murderers who gather us free in Christ to preach and teach to read your right to know your right. Pull me out the jaws of life, we none alike. I live my life, born again, slave to Christ. All my fights victorious, casualties are part of war, the deadest war. Communist activists, the lies you twist and stones you kiss. False idol worshippers, Morpheus, red and blue, lies of truth and foes who belong to you. To the saints there in Africa and Muslim states who hate your faith, they can never take Christ away. Hold the faith, never betray your Lord. The sword can cut so what, but not so much to just give up. Not trust to hear and fear more real to him and grim to them. You dim, condemn, offend. And in the line of fire, Christ Messiah, I'ma spread it as I live and die. Put me in the den with the lines, we in the line of fire for the Messiah. Put me in the den with the lines, we in the line of fire for the Messiah. Put me in the den with the lines, we in the line of fire for the Messiah.
Tryna be no hero, but I think I'm everywhere I go.
Be in it to win it and do it to the finish. The murder represents the life of a Christian. The true religion we hated, the children forbidden to witness it like crucifixion. United, divided, they can't keep us fired. Our blood caught fire, we martyrs united. I ain't tryna be no hero, but I think I'm everywhere I go.
It's so amazing.
Church, the way I clapped my hand when they were shooting at me, the way I felt my feet should have been safety trapped, the way I lift my voice when I'm free again. Church, I'm really not supposed to be here. Church, too many women straight play, I think you get crazy. Out trapping all about action, catching these cases. Been half my life behind bars, shouldn't have been living. Thank God and Christ for his love, mercy, deliverance. I'm really not supposed to be here. Cops raiding all of my dope house, boarded up from the shootout, paid $40,000 and bond out, lay low in my baby mom's house. I'm missing out of the drug count. Family begging me like I'm some type of millionaire. Partners in drama bringing me back to the streets again. Cases on top of cases, drama on top of drama. Sleeping with all these women, got 5 different baby mamas. Jealousy, got no conscience at all. If it was left up to jealousy, it would murder us all. They kept calling. Cops on robbers, all these problems, got them locked up, right there. The way I clapped my hand when they were shooting at me, the way I felt my feet should have been safety trapped, the way I lift my voice when I'm free again. Church, I'm really not supposed to be here. Church, too many women straight play, I think you get crazy. Out trapping all about action, catching these cases. Been half my life behind bars, shouldn't have been living. Thank God and Christ for his love, mercy, deliverance. I'm really not supposed to be here. No more gambling, no more robbing, no more pimping, no more hustling. 8 friends of mine been killed, sick doing over 10 years. Thank God I'm breathing till here, he lives. I thought my life was over. I thought I'd never get to see my children sitting around in that cell, never getting no mail. After all the brother been through, not one word to say I love you. Ooh, I faced the man I often ran who I hated. They called him Christ, he transformed my life and I made it. Forgive me, Lord, heal me. Step in, do your thing for my family. The way I clapped my hand when they were shooting at me. The way I stomped my feet should have been safety trapped. The way I lift my voice when I'm free again. Church, I'm really not supposed to be here. Church, too many women straight player think you get crazy. Out trapping all about action, catching these cases. Been half my life behind bars, shouldn't have been living. Thank God can cry for his love, mercy, deliverance.
It's so amazing.
Lord, I could really use a good friend of you right now. I just need peace of mind, your word to calm me down. Heaven, listen. Are you listening? Where shall I begin? From the money you spend, going out with your friends, flirting with men. I just wanna know when. You ain't gotta pretend. Said you were friends, got me looking like sin. So embarrassing when we at it again. You don't even give in or admit what you did. What I won't do is play the fool like these other dudes you used to. I'm a man of God, I know when to pray when I'm supposed to. I'm the one you should've came home to, belong to. How could you? One day you love, one day you hurt, one day you change. Who do you blame for the change? I just had to learn. No matter what in life may come to me, good or bad, I know I'm loved in heaven. Well, I'm more than a friend, I'm son of the king. No matter what in life may come to me, good or bad, I know I'm loved in heaven. Well, more than a friend, I'm son of the king. I'll still take you back. We're stronger than that. Let God still be true. Help us see this through. Lord, I could really use a good friend of you right now. Can someone intercede on behalf of me right now? Cause I'm hurt and I'm broken. The enemy all in my head telling me it ain't working. But I know it's working cause you are the truth and I'm anointed. And I've been appointed to step on the head of the serpents. And I know for certain that what's in my past, I won't let back. I just had to learn. No matter what in life, no matter what may come to me, good or bad, I know I'm loved in heaven. Well, more than a friend, I'm son of the king. No matter what in life may come to me, good or bad, I know I'm loved in heaven. Well, more than a friend, I'm son of a king. Look, let's just be honest, man. Women will betray you. Men will betray you. Your family will turn their back on you. Your own friend will become your enemy. God is love. And if you don't have God, then you don't know love. Let's talk about love. Cause this ain't it. This don't make sense. It's anything but love. Broke promises. What we really meant. What we could have been. Talk about love. Love don't lie. Love don't cheat. Love's not weak. Love don't hurt. Let's talk about love. It's what fighting for. Fighting for. Fighting for. You come home and I ask you where you been. Then you reply to me out with your friends. Sure enough, keep that phone in. You never put it down. Social media, now your Instagram blew up. Should've never gave you my time. Should've left the very first time when you didn't come on that night. Oh, you lying how we argue. I knew this. You're cheating. You must think I'm stupid. We don't go out no more. We don't even make love. We just dragging this up. Oh, why am I still here? Why are you still here? There's nothing else here. We done ran out of options. Don't seem like nothing's working. And I'm tired of the hurting. That's one thing I know for certain. Lord knows I'm willing. Gotta get rid of what I'm feeling. Cause I can't give back these years I talk about love. Cause this ain't it. This don't make sense. It's anything but love. Broke promises. What we really meant. What we could have been. Talk about love. Love don't lie. Love don't cheat. Love's not weak. Love don't hurt. Let's talk about love is what fighting for. Fighting for. Fighting for. I just want to know, was it really love? Was it really worth it? Why you had to hurt me? Why would you desert me? Why would you deceive me? Should've never let you use me. Lady, I'm sitting around here knowing I was your fool. And everything you wanted me, just you. Such a shame how you do someone you say you love. Look at what love came to. When you get off thinking I'm just some game, like it ain't no consequences to pain. I remember when you told me. I remember when you told me. You told me you wanted my love, my body. You told me you're ready for love, more life. Let's talk about love. Cause this ain't it. This don't make sense. It's anything but love. Broke promises. What we really meant. What we could have been. Talk about love. Love don't lie. Love don't cheat. Love's not weak. Love don't hurt. Let's talk about love is what fighting for. Fighting for. Fighting for. I wanna love. I just wanna love. I just wanna love. Yeah. I just wanna love. I wanna love. I just wanna love. I just wanna love. I just wanna love. I wanna love. I just wanna love. I just wanna love. I just wanna love. I wanna love. I just wanna love. I just wanna love. I just wanna love. I wanna love.
Traps in. Put the traps in. Put it in the wire. You know the mills on the fire, man. On the fire. Trap, get. Oh, you a trapper? You a trapper? Boy, you got your nerve. I ain't gonna try when nobody said you put in the work. You was never on the block. But me, I'm putting in work. Cause I was always on the block. Them early mornings and them late nights. Posted on the block by the curb. No pity and me never scared. Why you ain't never scared? Cause them bills was doing the first. What? Why you burn? Either that or put on the curb. What? So what you do? So you know that I'm putting in work. Bills had to be paid. Need the money in by the first. And I gave my mama my word. That I never see her hurt. So you know I was putting in work. White boys wanna put me on shirts, cause they wanna be me and it hurts. They inside, green on it, it's like a turd. Trapping and making it happen. Who knows where I be without rapping? Probably somewhere here I clapping. Or shooting these actors for acting. I wish somebody dropped me, cause where it happened, they gon' find you. Talking on the internet, but your mouth closed when I'm by you. No, I ain't never flipped birds, never snitched, never said a word. And police all on my heels, cause I'm chasing something that I deserve. I beat all my homies, that was put up in hers. I'm a rap, y'all, and that's on my word. And these boys ain't putting in work. Oh, you a trapper? You a trapper? Boy, you got your nerve. I ain't gonna try when nobody said you put in the work. You was never on the block. but me, I'm putting in work. Cause I was always on the block. Them early mornings and them late nights, posted on the block by the curb. No fear, me never scared. Why you never scared? Cause them bills was due on the first. What? Why you girl? Is it that I put on the curb? What? So what you do? So you know that I'm putting in work.
My name is gon' make me catch your body too. Not street never lacking. That's where you find me. Run up, you ain't leaving. It's gon' be a homie. Got that pointed at you like a Uncle Tommy. 50 rounds got you sleeping in the blood puddle. Surrounded by my team like I'm in a huddle. If you say you blowing, I'ma bust your bubble. For the clip, I got extra like stunt dope. Boys talking hard, chopper to his lips. You ain't acting right, gon' make me flip the script. Got a pack of 2 leaf in the take a trip. Falling for this money, I forever trip. Never slipping, got Rugers on both dips. Long extendos and the kind of clip. For a pound boy, you would drop a grip. For my round boy, I clean a clip. Call on my ham, got this hit a lick. I got goons dead, engine quick. Heard he was fighting, so we get it hit. Then pour it off in a foreign whip. I don't mess with them oppas. Always keep the choppers. Then knock you down like trees. Team buzzing like bees. Ayy, on the block all night, we don't hang out. Make it rain all year, I never had droughts. All my homies in the pen, y'all make it out. All you lame boys hate since you broke them out. Addicted to money, surrounded by green. I put in it work for me and my team. I kiss me a hopper, bet he gon' get beam. I let off a round and we on the trapper.
You trapper? Boy, you got your nerve. I ain't gon' try when nobody saying you put in the work. You was never on the block, but me, I'm putting in work. Cause I was always on the block. Them early mornings and them late nights, posted on the block by the curb. No fear, me never scared. Why you never scared? Cause them bills was due on the first.
Let's get it, man.
Why you scared? Is it that I put on the curb? So what you do?
Yeah,
so you know that I'm putting in work.
Boy, so we laughing too. Flexing like Mr. Incredible. Bro, the same color is speaking to disrespect me and your family be missing you. Rhyme with bro on that belly cool, black and white, just like Dr. Seuss. No scope and your chopper will finish you with a shoe in the box at a funeral. Trapping like rich, ballin' like bitch, so mama don't work just quick. Me on my hands on me bricks, stay with my dogs like big. Never go change the switch. The hand on my rollie don't even move. Your money too short, you need it sold like Stone Cold. Breaking all the rules, you ain't getting money, you must be a fool.
Trying to eat, trying to get some meals. Stacks on deck, trying to get this deal. Like I live, try not to get killed. These boys be flex like they're really in the field. Push button on the whip like hold up. All these bands too young, like so what? To a gang so sick, I'ma throw up. Get the tick in the cup, I'ma pull up. Hold up, keep P, you ain't trapping, bro. White line on my name, ain't having bro. See this on the squad, I don't know you, bro. We'll make to the top, I'ma show you, bro. You ain't never been on that block. Grind hard, trying to make to the top. Smiles drop, but cuz on the spot. Hard time, never force me to stop. Let's get out. Hey, this I know. This I know. Ooh. I may not know how long it took for you to finish with your hair. I may not know the latest person fashions or designer wear. May not know what a Spanx is, the extensions of your lashes, or the inches of your high heels. But when it comes to sex, I know I'm the best. Put me to the test, I'ma get you wet. Where did you ever been when I examine your body? This I know. May not know about the nigga who was last year. All I know is that it's me right now. Don't feel ready to give you this loving, all over you, kissing and hugging. Right now, saddle up for the love, get to riding. I'ma put this thug passion inside you. Lay it down on the bed, spread your legs, get to working that tongue to that body on fever. I ain't gotta know everything about you. All I need to know is how to make love to you. I might not know it, I might not know it, I might not know about everything. I might not know. All I know about you is your pleasure in your body. I may not know my way around the kitchen, I do other things. Like take you shopping, buy you flowers, and I give you compliments. I may not know what you're thinking, irritation when you cramping, but I think I keep you happy. Yes, I know. Ooh. I don't even know your size. I don't even know you lie. Bet that I can make you hot. Bet that I can hit your spot. Saddle up for the love, get the riding. I'ma put the thug passion inside you. Lay you down on the bed, spread your legs, get to work and that tongue to that body on fever. I ain't gotta know everything about you. All I need to know is how to make love to you. I might not know it. I might not know it. I might not know about it. See, I might not know. All I know about it. Peace and pleasure in your body. I might not know it. I might not know it. I might not know about it. Everything concerning women. All I know about it. Peace and pleasure in your body. All you gotta do. Wake up to you looking at me smiling in the morning. And you looking like you in the mood again for good loving. And I can never find it in my heart to turn you away. When I'm blessed to even have a woman willing to stay. Super bad. She knows how to work and it sure not deserve when she her mama don't like me, her friends despise me. Cause they know thick and thin, she gon' ride beside me. See us in that foreign, we ain't never boring. We be at that money and I keep that body moaning. Why bother with side chicks? She take care of business. She one hell of a woman. That's why I know where home is. You stay on my mind, keep me alive because you're my woman. If you want it tonight, you get it tonight because you're my woman. All you gotta do, open your eyes, I'm right by your side because you're my woman. And there's no other love, I'm risking in love because you're my woman. Oh, you got plenty money for the shopping. Let her see just what you're rocking. Down in my bed, gotta compliment your swag. And she hardly put on makeup, got a body like a stripper. She ain't for the games, and no calling her the name. When she walk inside the room, every guy eyes fixed on you. Holding on the player, hating like you wanna be a part of my relation. And she don't bother trying to holler at another nigga cause my mama taken. Just stay on my mind, keep me alive because you're my woman. If you want it tonight, you get it tonight because you're my woman. All you gotta do, open your eyes, I'm right by your side because you're my woman. And there's no other love, I'm risking in love because you're my woman. All you gotta do, try me, I'm proving to be faithful just to you, babe. When you call me, I can run it. I can run it where you are. I'll be on my way. When you call on me, on my way, on my way. Call on me, on my way. I'll be on the way now. Stay on my mind, keep me alive because you're my woman. If you want it tonight, you get it tonight because you're my woman. All you gotta do, open your eyes, I'm right by no other love. I'm risking the love because you're my woman.
All you gotta do is be my woman, and everything will be all right. Y'all wouldn't have it so bad if you just be my damn woman. How many guys gotta keep stealing from y'all, hurting your feelings, lying to you, not coming home at night before you get it? I'm the one. I'm the one you're supposed to be with. You're gonna keep on getting stuff taken from you. Oh my gosh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Thank y'all for enjoying my music and keep holding me down. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Shouts out to all you beautiful, lovely, mighty women of God, holding things down, who know how to keep and love and provide for your family. Shouts out to every last one of y'all. Yeah, you know it. Look, y'all already started, man. Y'all y'all heard my worship life. This channel ain't gonna last. Y'all might well just enjoy it right now. I'm telling you, man, y'all think it's a joke. I want this recorded, and remember I said it. She said, Battle Truth, I want you to sing live. Yeah, in your bedroom. A one-on-one show. One-on-one show. Hope. No, you cute. We ain't even got to cut the lights off. You cute. We definitely keeping the lights on. You keeping the lights on. I didn't have to cut the lights off on a few people, messing up my imagination. I gotta think this thing through. Part of this is imagination and thinking. I need this light off. I ain't too fun to what I saw. I definitely keep the light on. I don't know what they think this is. In this day and age, I need to see everything. Where your damn my chart at? I need to see everything. You know, she talking about acting up. Ooh, you cute too. Y'all get up off my damn channel. I need some ugly people on this channel. Y'all too damn cute. Where the ugly people at so I can do my show without interrupting? I don't even supposed to start the show with some of these conversations. I got a whole pamphlet of what I supposed to be talking about. And soon beautiful faces get to popping up. I forget everything I supposed to been saying. Hell, I'm trying to come up. Good thing about y'all is y'all employed. Y'all might not be employed. Y'all be here every day. Y'all probably ain't employed. I'm giving y'all too much damn credit. Hold on, let me see. Sis says she ugly. You not ugly, and you dark skinned. You got some power inside you. Trust me. You got some power inside you. Whoever told you was ugly, they was lying because they didn't want you leaving them. Don't believe them, girl. Ain't nothing ugly about you. You are beautiful. Probably beautiful on the inside too. And you dark skinned. Like I said, I'm scared of dark skinned women. I tend to fall in love with them. I don't know why. Y'all, that girl is poison. Hold on, in a good way. I can't say that in this day and age because some of these women is poison. You don't go to the damn clinic. Hold on, look, I'm gonna make a song for you, especially for you. I gotta create a song for you to actually describe your beauty, okay? Don't believe them, sister. Oh my gosh, let me see. She said, Malachi, come take care of me. I'm sick. Okay, I'm definitely not coming over that house. Mark that damn house like mark that damn house like you like we about to leave Egypt. Slay a damn sheep, take his blood and put it on the doorpost. You can't say that in this day and age. COVID scared everybody. COVID scared everybody. I be out in public, man, and I hear somebody cough, I immediately get scared. Like,
Did you just cough around me? Coughing around somebody now, it's like you disrespected them. A person cough, automatically you trigger like, hold on, what's wrong with you? Nothing, I just coughed. You just coughed. Nah, bro, you need to get that checked out. COVID. I don't want to be around nobody sick. I'm just saying. I don't want to be around nobody sick. You get the soon a woman cough around me, I'm like, okay, you're gonna have to go. I was just ready, fired up, just knew we was finna have a good time. You just cough. All right, she's still cute. I'm see these ladies playing games. This lady says she melt in your mouth and not in your hands. Okay. This definitely is supposed to be a G-rated show. This is not an R-rated show. I don't even think y'all abiding by the YouTube policies. Some of these damn comments violate the YouTube policy. My gosh. Y'all be y'all be tripping. y'all be tripping. My gosh. Sister Monique, what she say? Monique, she said, you are a very attractive man. Much love, my brother. Thank you. You should see all of it. You see the robe. You should see all of it. You do know this damn robe come off. This robe come off, I will be your damn superhero. This robe and this damn stocking cap come off. This just part of the damn show. You got to see how I look in real life. If you like the show part, wait till you see wait till you see this damn birthday suit. Wait till you see the birthday suit. Oh my God. She said it's your fault for singing us. I did that on purpose. They call it witchcraft. I did that on purpose. They called it witchcraft. I hope it worked. Y'all think it's a game. It's hard out here. I definitely need a place to stay. Uh-oh. This sister said, do you do private shows? Yeah. In your damn house. Whenever you're ready. In your house. Purse, wallet. And I even go down your pole. You got a pole up in there? The one you be dancing on. Do you still got that? Do you still got that pole in your damn living room where you be doing them after hours? Oh my gosh. Sister said you a voodoo singer. Sherry said, I'm gonna pray for you. Not yet. Wait till I'm done. Then do it. No, wait. Wait. Oh my gosh. She said, stay out of these women houses. Well, you can't have me to yourself. You think I'm just gonna stay in yours? You got an attitude problem. We don't get along any damn way. You got an attitude problem. I don't even I never like coming by your house to spend the night. I just stop by, then whatever. It's whatever. Hell. I love y'all though. Y'all keep me going. Y'all motivate me. Y'all inspire me. Y'all really do. I really do enjoy coming on that nighttime to kick it with y'all and build our family up. I'm getting very, very familiar with some of y'all spirits, you know what I mean? And y'all show love. Y'all got general heart. I could tell some of y'all is actually fun to kick it with and actually really, really, really know how to take care of a person. I just apologize that a lot of men didn't even acknowledge that and ended up doing stupid things, because y'all are so beautiful. Y'all have so much to give, so much to offer, you know. Hell, I done broke a few hearts myself. I wish I can go back and apologize. But again, you live and you learn. But just keeping it real, Anyway, you live and you learn. I like living alone though. Okay. Sherry said, Malachi, you can become a comedian. You a natural. So you think these games, you think these jokes. So because I laugh, you believe I'm just cracking jokes. I be serious. But since you laugh, hell, I'ma laugh. But you definitely gonna know it's real when you get when it's happening. You definitely gonna know it's real. They say it's what they say. You lose them the same way you get them. I got in laughing and I'm gonna leave laughing with your damn wallet. I like living alone though. I keep telling, I don't even do my damn dishes. Sometimes I be missing that I don't have a woman. Sometimes them be the times I really be like, dang, I need a wife. When it's time for me to clean up that damn kitchen, I be like, damn, I'm all out of dishes. I be like, there's a lot of dishes in this sink. Let me open up this window to let out some of these damn flies and do these dishes. I throw some of them away. Some of them I don't even want to clean. I'm like, nah, I'm throwing this away. I'm definitely ain't eating out this one again. I'm throwing this away. Damn. Oh my gosh. No, I'm just playing. For y'all think I got a nasty house. I love my house. My house is beautiful. This right here is my black room. I don't know if y'all can see it. Like it's black leather furniture all around here. This is my black room right here. Then I got an all white room with all white leather all around wall to wall. Then I got I ain't gonna call it a brown room, but it's another interior where it's just like soft. I like that. I like that. That's my favorite. The other stuff is for design. Like my black room with all the leather going wall to wall, that's for design. Then my white, that's for design too. I'm gonna keep it real. I hate them. I hate those furniture sets. They just look good, but they irritating. They ain't good in the summer or in the winter damn time. In the wintertime, when it's real hot, it's hot. In the summertime, when it's real cold, it's cold. They are so uncomfortable to lay on. It just look good, but it's irritating as hell. Now my brown one, I love to actually lay down on that everywhere. That's real comfortable. I'm like, okay, this other stuff is for design. I really hate it. It just looked good in the house. It looked good. It's a damn decoration, an expensive decoration. That's all it is. I can't stand it. I'm talking about, I can't stand it. I can't get comfortable on them couches for nothing. No matter how hard you try, I cannot get comfortable on them leather couches at all. It's a woman magnet. Come and be like, oh, this is so nice. That's when she thinks she finna live here. Hell, that's how I do. I reverse it. Yeah, it is nice. Don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable. You ain't got no business in that damn living room. We finna be up in here. Let me stop. I'm very nice to y'all. Very nice. Yeah, it definitely stick to your body. Let me address something. You know what was crazy today? So some lady come out. No, this was actually the other day. So when Tasha K interviewed the one lady and the lady came out, right? Oh yeah, I'm coming to get you. Girl, I'm coming to get you. Stop playing. See? She cares. It ain't often I get that. They showed, you know what? I'm going to leave it alone. I ain't going to even say nothing. Thank you for God putting that on your heart and blessing me, sis. I appreciate that. Let me say this, though. So when the woman came out the other day and she was talking to Tasha K and she was saying that her brother is a lawyer. He basically was telling her not to come out and admit that. No, told her not to come out and say everything. Don't tell him everything because you can get in trouble. When that woman said that, I was a little suspicious of that. I'm like, if this woman got any sense, how could you get in trouble explaining that this guy got you pregnant and you got his baby? How could you be in trouble for that? So when she was saying that, I'm like, see, it be things like that that get me sometimes. See, I ain't one of these ones that just want to believe because it said that. Because I've been tricked like that a few times too. And there's a lot of lies on this internet. It's a whole lot of lies on this internet. So when the woman was basically saying she tired of people, you know, reaching out to her and she wanted to be left alone with her and the baby, I'm like, okay, I could get that part. I could get that part to some degree, especially when you don't care about the internet and when you want to protect your child, because a lot of people just don't have no respect for children or you. They'll put you on the internet, find out where you live, put your address on the internet. I mean, the internet can be very, very messy. So I get she may want to protect her daughter, protect herself. But the crazy part about it is, then why would you reach out to Tasha K to want to tell it? Only to then, when it's time for you to tell it, now you're nervous and scared to tell it. It be things like that that be bothering me. You know what I mean? It be things like that be getting me sometimes. Why even do it then? Why did you make the attempt to do it? Now, are you having a guilty conscience? And that could be the case too. You can have a guilty conscience and just feel like, I'm not going to keep having my baby a secret. I'm not going to keep having my baby playing the background when she deserved to be seen. She deserved to be heard. She deserved to be loved too. She deserved to be acknowledged too. Just like you acknowledging the golden child, she deserved to be acknowledged. Now, here's the thing. When I broke down that Papoose situation, I made it very clear, very, very clear, that if this is true about him, then he out of pocket and a very terrible guy to deny your own child, regardless to what. Because I don't care. Look, I could be madly in love with my wife. I'm not going to deny my children, even if it means it may cause a wedge between us. I just won't do that to a child. I don't care. I will not do that to a child. And even though I may love my wife more than I love the woman who I had the child with, and I probably don't even care about the woman I had that child with. But because I know that this is my child, I'm not going to play them games with my seed. I don't care what it is. We just going to have to go through what we go through. But as a man, I can't deprive my child. Or I just can't do that as a man. And like I said, and when I said if, women got mad at me. Some women got mad at me as though they don't get it. Like, why would you say if? So it's a fact when it's Remy, but when it's Papoose, it's if. No, there's a child involved. There's a difference when saying Remy slept with this person than you trying to put a baby on somebody. There's a big difference in that. And I'm not going off of emotions. I'm going off of logics. And these are things you really want to be careful about because a baby is involved. So even though social media posting it, putting it out there, and there's a possibility this can be his baby, I can't factually say that it's his baby just because a person's saying it's his baby. I done been tricked like that a few times. I done had women tell me this is your baby and come to find out it's not my baby. That didn't happen to me more than once. But at the same time, it's not the baby's fault that some women play them games. And some women, let's just be honest, they just don't know. Some women sometimes just may not know because she may have been involved with more than one person at the time of conception. So she probably don't know. I get that. I understand that. But before I could tag this on that man, I can't say that. That's why I say the possibility. Look, even the title up here, Papoose may have had a child. I'm not ruling out that it's not. But I don't just throw that on people like that unless it's truth to it. Unless it's true to it that it is his child. I'm not caking for him, and I'm not in this. See, that's another thing I didn't like neither. Some of these women they create their own game on this internet. I'm just keeping it real. Some of these women create their own games on this internet. What I mean by that, you try to make it competitive, choosing sides, or it's men against women. Because that's what they were trying to say in the comments. Oh, Battle Truth don't like women. He against women. That sounds crazy. I don't like women. They definitely don't be over here on this channel to ever say something that stupid and ignorant. And to even think that I would be caking for Papoose when I'm the first one to put him on blast. I put Papoose on blast before anybody else did it. If anybody remember that, I'm the first one to put Papoose on blast when it comes to these bloggers. Nobody put him on blast before me. I put him on blast when he was being celebrated. When everybody was loving and appreciating him and Clarissa Shields together and complimenting them and everything. When it was his turn to be broken down, just like how Remy got broken down. Here's the thing that y'all keep forgetting, that a lot of people being deceived about. Remy only quiet because she got broke down so bad, she don't want to go through that ever again. She don't want to go through that ever again. Trust me. That's why she's quiet. That's why behind the scenes, she just rather just pull strings. That's the only reason why. Y'all be forgetting when it first happened, the heat that girl got. Okay? The heat that girl got, oh my gosh, was frustrating. And nothing she said, nobody cared about. She did like 4 different lives. Nobody cared. It was just like, no, you are one of the worst. That's how bad she was getting it. That's how bad she was getting it. And that's why when it started to shift, she took her damn cue and she got out of there. She got out of the way. And then started being like, okay, from now on, I'm just going to let them see me just trying to do business and trying to get back my image. That's what ended up happening right there. We ain't going to play these games like a lot of people doing now. They jump and shift. Now I'm back over here with you, girl. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Again, you could do what you want, but don't do that. Stop choosing sides. Be entertained by whatever it is that entertain you, but follow the truth. Follow the truth. That's it. Follow the truth. Because when you look at it, all of this is evil. I'm Battle Truth. I break it down and listen. If a person, watch this. If a person want to try to make her appear to be cute, if I break her down, she ain't going to be cute. And I'm going to break her down in truth. Just like I do Papoose, just like I do Clarissa Shields. People was asking me in the comments, you owe Remy an apology. Papoose was messing with another girl while she was locked up. This is what I be meaning by using logics and not going off emotions. I don't care. 2 wrongs never make a right. They were married. She had knowledge of that when she decided to marry him again. What part of that don't a lot of y'all get? She had that knowledge already when she decided to marry him again, which means It's obvious she forgave him of that. If it led her to remarry him again. So therefore, you can't use that to your advantage when you get caught up in something wrong. That's common sense. You can't know about I messed around with these other women when we were together. And then when I asked you to marry me, even though you have this knowledge and you say, yes, I still will marry you, then that is forgiven. That you already have knowledge of. That's forgiven. You can't bring that up anytime you feel you choose to because you got caught up or things ain't going right. That don't happen like that. That's not right. That's not true. You don't do things like that. Either you forgive me or you don't. You can't forgive me, but then at the same time use it against me again because you feeling some type of way. That's just real stuff right there. Here's another thing. I don't care about sides. I don't know none of them. They don't care about me. Listen, if I died, they wouldn't even care. They wouldn't even shed a tear. If I needed something, they wouldn't give me nothing. These people don't know me or you. For the most part, these people don't know me or you. I'm committed to my channel and supporters who look to me to call it like it is. Period. And that's something that should be respected. When you see so much bull is out here, that should be respected. Not shunned upon and looked down upon. It should be respected. If you're going to cover it, cover it. That's how I look at it. I look at it like that. Now, I'm going to say this situation right here. So they asked me the question. They said, are you going to apologize to her? I said, apologize to her for what? And that's the thing that people don't get. Apologize to her for what? What is she innocent of? What is she not guilty of? Like, what would I apologize for? What's up, nephew? Who? My bad, y'all. That was my nephew calling. Okay. Yeah, my whole thing is when you look at the situation and what's going on, I don't choose sides. It ain't no side to keep. Sometimes people get too invested in these people's lives that they believe that they real friends. Because you was on their Instagram page and they acknowledged you or answered one of your questions like, oh my gosh, Remy spoke to me. Oh my God, Clarissa spoke to me. Look, when Clarissa and them be going live, and because I cover it, I be looking at some of the comments. I be seeing people going out of their way to try to get their attention. Just encouraging her, girl, y'all look good together. Girl, don't pay them no attention. Girl, you doing your thing. Girl, your hair look nice. Girl, you cute. Girl, you ain't doing nothing wrong. Girl, tell it like it is. I'm like, and those are the things that keep her rebellious, because that's how the devil works. The devil will compliment you and congratulate you in your mess to keep you in the mess, because he's working on your pride, even though he's using it at the same time to bring you down. He will send people in your way telling you that you look good when you ain't looking good, telling you you ain't doing nothing wrong when you're doing something wrong, literally complimenting, condoning, and congratulating your mess that's actually bringing you down, destroying you. When when you see Clarissa Shields, she continued to keep saying, oh, I sold out 18,000 seats. You know you didn't sell out no damn 18,000 seats. Thank for Sister Marianne, one of our sisters and supporters over here, who attended the fight, who was given free tickets, like a lot of other people were given free tickets, showed 3 empty tiers. 3 empty tiers. But this is why I wanted to address that and expose that. Because she's trying to ignore that this affair is hurting her career, that she lost a lot of supporters. She lost a lot of supporters. And because she lost a lot of supporters, those numbers confirm what we know to be true. You losing followers behind this relationship affair you're having. But she want to make it seem like she not. She want to make it seem as though this affair is being respected and accepted, by which she continued to sell out venues. And that's not true. And she really saw it this last time. And she was hurt and embarrassed by it. But she's so much in denial, she want to keep on saying, we sold out 18,000, 18,000. And then you pan these interviews to read the script, to mock the lie, to repeat the lie, only for you to then tell on yourself and say, yeah, now we looking to go to New York to the Barclays to try to see if we can have a fight there. Right. Because you just did so terrible in this last fight. You had to bus in kids, you had to give away free tickets, and you still had 3 tiers empty. You had 3 empty tiers up there. Not look, tiers. This tier empty, that tier empty, that tier empty. 3 empty tiers up there. And all y'all did was make the camera focused on the surrounding ring to make it appear like it was a sellout crowd. Now you got to go to New York, where it's overpopulated at, where there's a lot of people at, in hopes that you can get those numbers to try to validate what you lying and selling to people on the internet. Now, when I look at this situation, man, I cover it in truth. And I'm telling you, the dirtiest 2 players in this whole thing is the ones who started it, the marriage couple. I don't owe her an apology. I won't even give her an apology. Why would I give her an apology? That don't even make no sense. For what? Because your husband messed around and probably got a girl pregnant? Okay, cool. Do that justify anything? No, it don't. It's actually really just showing what y'all was okay with doing. And both of y'all continued to play that game. Like he came out and say, I caught her messing around a few times. She said the same. If you pay attention, they both telling on themselves. I call him cheating a few times. I call her cheating a few times. Okay, so what's the common ground? That y'all both are cheaters. But who hurt the most in this situation? Your daughter do, the little girl. That's who hurt the most in this situation. Because in these actions, people don't consider how it affects the children. Because for the most part, they really don't care. They really don't care. They only care about the children when it then got so bad. Now you see the effect of your actions. Now you see the effect of your action. Sort of like when we be running the streets of guys, then when we get caught up, now we locked up. Now it's, I want to see my kids. I miss my kids. I need my girl, babe. Where you at? Where you at? But when I was here, when you had all this opportunity to spend time with the kids every day, to be with me every day, you was pulled into those streets, kicking it with your homies and guys, where you didn't appreciate what we had as a family. And now since it took him from you, now you want it. Now you miss it. Now those little things that didn't matter to you, now it matters. See, I look at things like that. Those are the things I look at. I look at things like that. Sis said your nephew always calling you. My nephew is my business partner. My nephew managed my store. My store I own, he's managed it and he's part owner of my store. So I made my nephew part owner of my store with me. So he called me all the time. And since we've been partners, he actually loved the position I put him in. So he grateful for that. And he take care of his business. He stumped down, handled his business. No, but I say that because I used to be like that. I did that same thing. A lot of the things I talk about through my own experience. I was that dude running the street, messing around with everybody, hustling, following my guys, trying to keep up with the Joneses when I had a beautiful woman at home. When I had my kids at home. And I'm sitting up here not valuing and appreciating what I've been blessed with, and I'm sacrificing it by messing around with all type of whores and ripping and running the street with my guys when I got a beautiful, stumped down, faithful woman who loyal to me and would do anything for me. And because I had that, I didn't value and appreciate it. Then when I got locked up and went to prison, now I'm like, could you send my kids to come see me? I miss my kids. How they doing? Trying to be a father behind bars. Her to stay faithful to me since I'm locked up now. Nah, man, no, we're not going to play them games. Through pain, I understand how it works. That's how come I won't be deceived, and I'm not going to pull the wool over nobody's eyes. We're going to tell the truth. We're going to tell the truth. They were wrong. It's bad no matter how you look at it. Because once you bring in children into this world, they didn't ask to be here. There's a responsibility and an accountability as parents and adults to do right by these kids. Or you're going to find yourself raising killers. As a result, keep up with the world and not doing. Oh my gosh, this is my nephew again. Hold on a sec. Okay, my bad. It's my nephew again. Yeah, my whole thing is this, man. My whole thing is this in the whole situation. When I look at the situation and just breaking it down, so when it happened with the Easy the Black Captain, when her and the Easy Black Captain thing happened, listen, before that situation happened, none of this stuff had came out at all. None of it. For whatever reasons it may be, it is what it is. But let's just be honest. None of this stuff came out till it got exposed. When she got exposed with being with Easy, then all the things, well, Pap do this, Pap did this. She got to saying things we had never heard before. He put his hands on me before. Like, oh, really? Okay, I could get that to some degree. You've been with a person for 20 years, that might happen. She said it happened one time when they was at the pool. They were not the pool when they was at home getting the pool fixed or something. Somehow he put his hands on her, and the pool people had to grab him and restrain him. She mentioned that happened one time. Okay. Then she got to explaining how he had surveillance cameras and things around the house that she didn't have no knowledge of. So she was calling him basically like a spy, a detective, because he had the house rigged up with cameras and audio devices. Then Easy the Black Captain said that same thing. He said the only way Papoose found out about us is because he had her car bugged. If he didn't have her car bugged, he wouldn't have found out about us. That's what Easy said. So I'm like, you know, like, I don't know. Do you really fault him for that? Because it's obvious what he thought was happening really happening. So it's like, I don't know. I try to be as realistic as I can without being fake. I always try to put myself in somebody else's situation. I'm like, okay, let's say me and Remy together. 9 times out of 10, we have life insurance on each other. We have life insurance on each other. If something happened to me, she got life insurance on me. If something happened to her, I got life insurance on her. That's kind of that's automatic. That should be automatic when you see what those two persons are. That should be automatic for any celebrity, that they have some type of life insurance coverage. But then if, hold on, my nephew hit me. But then if, okay. But then if, my bad, has nothing to do with, I got to get back to what I was going to say. So I lost my train of thought. But I'm thinking, okay, so I think about, okay, if I'm in this situation and you messing around with another guy, and here's the thing people don't get, this stuff can get dangerous. Because see, the thing about Easy the Black Captain that y'all don't know, Papoose exposed Easy for being a coward. For the most part, people didn't know Easy was a coward. He hang around a lot of guys. He from Philly. He got this macho, tough attitude. And I believe to some degree, Remy even bought into that. Then when you hear him rap, he got that conviction. So it wasn't exposed that he was fake like that until Papoose actually put hands on him. And see, a lot of people ain't thinking about that situation like that. What do I mean by that? And this is what I'm saying. Like, I get a little intricate on these things. I get surgical with this. When you see how he feel about his wife, right? So you find out your wife messing with this dude. It's burning you up because you hate the idea of knowing the woman you love is laying with somebody else. So it's burning you up. You find out about it. And this is what I knew, that he was going after his heart. And he wasn't even really thinking things through for the most part. He found out Easy was at the venue with Remy. When you know how battle rappers move, they move with an entourage. He came down there by himself. No weapon on him. He didn't care who Easy was with or what they might have had. That's very dangerous in this day and age, where you can go around a group of black dudes. 9 times out of 10, you know somebody gonna have a gun or something, and You don't even care because you just fighting for your family. And you go in the middle of them guys and you just get to fighting easy. Not knowing what's going to happen to you because you're not even thinking straight. You don't even care. It's just by God's grace. Let me tell you something. It's by God's grace. Nothing happened to him when that happened. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. There was a guy who was with Easy. His name is Haas. He's actually one of Easy's. He was one of Easy's shooters. At the time that happened, Haas had made his way out where he had made his way out to go get the car where the guns was at. Haas went and go get the car where the gun was at. While he had left to go get the car, Papoose was jumping on Easy. Then when Papoose got through jumping on Easy, after commotion and bodyguards came, he fled the scene. When Haas got back, not knowing what had happened, Haas popped the trunk and pulled out the pistols, and they went looking for him. They thought he was in the Sprinter van. Somebody told him he in the Sprinter van. They saw a Sprinter van. Haas about to wet up the Sprinter van, believing that Papoose is in it. Remy say, no, that's not him. He's not in the Sprinter van. When Haas was just finna shoot it up and wet it up. I don't even know if y'all even knew that. I don't even know if y'all even knew that. But he was finna shoot up the Sprinter van, believing Papoose was in it. Because somebody told him that Papoose was in the Sprinter van. It did the whole thing, breaking it down and everything. The whole breakdown on this. But here's the danger in that. And this why that viral moment with Easy the Black Captain and Geechee Gotti, that's why that went viral. That's when most of y'all started finding out about it. When that battle happened. But before that battle happened, 6 months prior, or even more, the battle rap community all already knew. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody knew what was going on. But because it was a small community, it was only kept within that little community. And she had paid, see, this is what y'all don't get. She had paid a lot of the battle rap bloggers to be quiet and not speak about it, and was giving them gifts and offering them all type of interviews and things with her to be quiet to help their channels grow. If they kept it quiet and didn't tell. And they and for the most part, they all did. It was like only 2 of us who wasn't afraid and who couldn't be bought off that was actually telling what was happening. That was me and ADEP. That was me and ADEP. For the most part, she had bought off everybody else, but knew she couldn't buy us off. But because our channel wasn't as big to actually be heard in battle rap, because the algorithm we have a battle rap algorithm, which means when we drop something, it's only in the battle rap community. So y'all didn't never get to hear it. Y'all never got to see it. Y'all never got to know what was going on until that viral moment of Geechee and Easy, and then it hit all social media. Y'all didn't know. And why that dangerous part was said when Geechee was like, why this battle ain't in New York? the battle was okay. This what had happened when Papoose beat up Easy. When Easy was supposed to battle Geechee Gotti, it was supposed to took place on neutral grounds because Gotti is from California, Easy is from the East Coast, Philly. So they were supposed to have the battle in Houston, Texas. It was supposed to went down in Houston, Texas on normal grounds. But they was afraid that Papoose was going to pop up again. So what Remy and them did, this what I'm telling you what was dirty. So what Remy and them did, they decided to throw the battle in Easy backyard where all his guys and homies them at. In case Papoose showed up, they was going to ambush Papoose. That's what made that viral moment so big with Geechee Gotti. That's why Geechee said, why we here for? What we in Philly for? Why Pap ain't here? He had been at all the other events. Why he ain't at this one? Because last time in New York, he caught Easy and punched on him. So you decided to do the battle in his backyard so that if Pap pop up, him and his guy could have the ups on him. And the whole crowd went crazy because that's exactly what had happened. See, this is what I be saying. When a lot of y'all be talking, a lot of y'all don't really know what's going on. Y'all just be saying things and you going off emotions. They were plotting to hurt him if he came. He just didn't come. That was dirty. That was evil. You're plotting with the guy to hurt your husband and baby daddy because you're screwing him for money to get out your situation. When he is now so in love with you, he want to kill your baby daddy and your husband. Y'all, listen, I'm telling y'all what y'all don't know. This is what was literally going, you know what? I'm finna play it. Y'all think this a game. That's why when y'all be saying things, y'all look, she was working with him. And Easy was trying to kill Papoose. Think about that. This is your husband and the father of your child. And you're with the guy who trying to kill him because he obsessed with you because of what you putting in his head. You're putting that in his head. See, it's things like that. That ain't real. I'm finna play it. Pay attention to this. I got to play it like this because they be flagging and all that trash. Watch this.
I'm fucking playing. That's when it's over. I'm the best. 3-0. And I ain't even done. Now watch this. I'm not even done. These niggas from Camden and Philly, nigga. These niggas real niggas. I didn't come with them. Let's go. Come on, man. Let me rap. Let me rap. Don't be emotional, nigga. Well, let me rap then, nigga. Yeah. Hey, I'm actually upset that you got niggas thinking you will let this worker fuck the boss. He barely get battle rap pussy. I'm not even sure he could fuck the boss. That's why when Pap seen you, the gloves was off. No, it's true. Drop it. I'm a real nigga. I told you that. They thinking you letting this worker fuck a boss. I'm actually disappointed in her because she got niggas thinking she letting this worker fuck a boss. He barely get with smokers. I ain't saying that shit for got paid to rap. Damn. He ain't even bring up that Pap shit. And my real fans is like, Geechee, that's whack, Crip. But y'all heard him on the face-off. These weirdos actually made me sign a fucking NDA. So that's the end of the round. Like, that's it. Well, after I started reading the NDA, I started instantly laughing. Like, why would we need to sign an NDA if nothing didn't actually happen?
See that? Pay attention. They started making people signing NDAs because they didn't want people. This was a fact. They had Disaster sign an NDA. They tried to have Geechee sign an NDA. They wanted anybody going up against Easy to sign NDA to not mention what they were doing because they didn't want it getting out to the public because the battle rappers knew all the details. They knew all the secrets because they talk amongst each other. Easy was telling it. The girls was telling it. The battle rap females was telling it. Everybody knew what was going on. Everybody knew. The only persons who didn't know was y'all, because y'all not in battle rap. Y'all were the only ones that didn't have a clue of what was going on. All the battle rappers in them knew. All the female battle rappers in them knew. And they was making them sign NDAs. Remy had all the females under her league, and they was afraid to say something because if they said something, she would not book them on her league. So they had to be quiet. The guys, the bloggers, she was bribing them. Y'all didn't even know that. She was bribing them to be quiet because she didn't want it being out there what she was doing. Watch this. All this he's saying is real. Watch this. And that's why when he said it, everybody was relieved and happy. Watch this.
Well, after I started reading the NDA, I started instantly laughing. Like, why would we need to sign an NDA if nothing didn't actually happen? Hey, I just want to know why? As soon as hey, Uncle Ron, this 15 minutes of fame. As soon as I saw the NDA, I started instantly laughing. Like, why would I need to sign an NDA if nothing didn't actually happen? I mean, between you and Papoose, why would we need an NDA if nobody didn't attack you? I mean, ain't that true? You said that's facts. We said you got your face smacked. You told us that was straight cap. So why would we need an NDA unless it's true that when you got hit, this nigga dropped ASAP? Hey, Jack, wait. Face facts. He get PTSD and nervous anytime a nigga say Pap. This nigga's a fucking geek. He ain't from no fucking streets. One swing knocks you off your fucking feet. Yo, NDA should stand for nigga duck at least. We thought I was though. What? I'm sorry, Remy. I didn't want to do this. I'm so sorry. I love you. I didn't want to do this. I'm sorry, Remy. Nigga, duck at least. What the fuck you think? What the fuck y'all think? I didn't have no conversations with Pap to make sure the shit that I'm saying is facts. I mean, needless to mention, Remy, he said he don't mind you calling him baby because the last time he seen him, he was in a fetal position. Hey, that nigga woke up like I ain't even see the bull. Hey, listen, I ain't even see the bull. Hey, I ain't even see the bull. Hey, last time he saw him, he was in the fetal position. What you thought? Loving hip hop was gonna pick it up. Nigga who cheats with Remy Ma, get a couple of episodes, now you lit as fuck. Hey, give it up. Nigga, you are a clout chaser. That's greasy. Don't think I don't got them recordings where you said, oh, I don't want TMZ to get the narrative that Papoose knocked out easy. Believe me, everything you said on them recordings got me thinking about exposing you. But I'm too much of a real nigga to move how a hoe do. But play stupid. Keep having these niggas lie and play games and don't think I won't airdrop it to every nigga in the building in the blogger so they know it's true.
See that? That's Geechee talking about the secret recordings that Easy had. Easy had did a lot of secret recordings that he didn't know about because he was blackmailing Remy. He was blackmailing Remy because he was afraid that she was going to go back to her husband because he didn't trust what she was saying to him. When she was telling him basically that I'm just going to be with you, he didn't believe it. So he started blackmailing her, recording her for assurance in case she went back to her husband. The same thing Clarissa Shields doing with Papoose, trying to get him not to go back to his wife. Easy was trying to do the same thing with Remy, trying to get her not to go back to her husband. Easy wanted Remy all to himself. Clarissa Shields wanted Papoose all to herself, and they were trying to do whatever they could to keep Remy and Pap separated from each other. Easy started recording her. He started blackmailing. He started doing his blackmailing thing, where he started telling his homies and guys. His brother was even trying to talk him how to do things. All this stuff is out here that a lot of y'all didn't even know about. That's why Geechee is telling him, he's saying, don't think I ain't got those recordings with you and your homies them. And he was telling you better be quiet before I release it to the bloggers, before I release it to the community, and they know about everything y'all did. And that's what was going on. Easy tried to sell the tape to Tasha. See, the whole thing was actually getting Remy back. Easy went to Vlad TV because he thought Remy was going to make back up with her husband. He went to Vlad TV and offered Vlad the exclusives. Vlad offered him $10,000. But he wasn't even going after Vlad. He knew that Tasha K didn't like Remy because Tasha K was Nicki Minaj's girl. And Nicki and Remy don't like each other. So the target was always Tasha K. He only went to Vlad so that he can get an offer, so he could use that as a negotiation tool to get to Tasha K so that she could actually be the one to tell the story, because Vlad was just going to let him tell the story, but Tasha K going to explode the story. And that's what he ended up doing. They reached out to Tasha K once Vlad gave him an offer. He tried to negotiate the offer with Tasha K. The only problem was Tasha K couldn't afford to take a chance with actually making a deal like that because she had just lost that lawsuit with Cardi B and couldn't make a big purchase like that, owing her that money and hadn't paid yet. So what she did was reversed it. She reversed it on Easy and made it work for her own self, and that's why she reversed it, and she ended up saying this
of doing a tell-all for your own benefit. She gave you a platform. Nobody would even know about you or be able to smell your breath. Put the picture back up again. If it wasn't for her wearing matching outfits with your ugly ass, after she's possibly already lost her family, okay? And now you want to really come for her head. You see how they're just opportunists. They're opportunists. Like, and
see, that's what he was doing. He tried to get her enemy on her. That's how evil he was. He knew Tasha K didn't like Remy. He knew Tasha K and Nicki Minaj was like this. He targeted Remy by reaching out to Tasha K. He didn't know in his ignorance Tasha couldn't make the purchase. So what she did was reversed it and exposed what he was trying to do. And she still got the credit for it. That's exactly what happened. And all this time, him and her was plotting against Papoose. Watch this. Watch this.
I'm only gonna say some shit that you said. I'm gonna say some shit that you said, and you know that I said it, so you know it's true. I'm playing with you. No, I got this shit. I'm saying, I'm playing. Do it. Stop playing. Now ask yourself. He know what the fuck I said. Listen, ask this nigga, do he even deserve the type of mercy that I'm showing you? I had your back more than your bro them do. You on the recording talking about I got caught lacking. Nigga, that's a sucker thought. You said you was on a ride with your nigga High saying, I'm sorry, E, I'm sorry, E. You said, shut up, it ain't your fucking fault.
Right there. You hear Geechee? You was in the car with your guy Haas. And Haas was saying, I'm sorry, E, I'm sorry, E. And you said it wasn't your fault. Because remember, Haas was the shooter. Haas was the shooter. When Papoose did what he did, Haas went to go get the car before Papoose got the ups on him. Papoose beat up Easy when Haas was gone. Haas come back, found out what happened, and Haas went and go get the guns. That's what Geechee just got to explaining. And they were in the car riding around looking for Papoose. Hold on. This the part y'all don't get that I'm breaking down for y'all that y'all don't know about. Listen.
He know what the fuck I said. Listen, ask this nigga, do he even deserve the type of mercy that I'm showing you? I had your back more than your bro them do. You on the recording talking about I got caught lacking. Nigga, that's a sucker thought. You said you was on a ride with your nigga High saying, I'm sorry, E, I'm sorry, E. You said, shut up, it ain't your fucking fault. I'm from the era where if I fought, then my brother fought. If a nigga around me, nigga, tell him yeah. That's why it's just barred up, because it's true, it's hurting him. This shit hurting him. His soul. I got the recording, though. Your man gonna make me drop it. I'm a real nigga, I told you that. I'm not no fake nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now listen. Hey, listen. Man. Hey, his man was on the ride back like, I'm sorry, E, I'm sorry, E. Cuz said, shut up, it ain't your fucking fault. I'm from the era where if you fought, then your brother fought. If a nigga's supposed to have your back, let you get knocked out, I don't want to talk. It wouldn't have been no ride back. Should have made him fucking walk. But you ain't no fucking boss. I'm actually disappointed in you because they thinking you letting this worker fuck a boss. I'm actually disappointed in her because she got niggas thinking she letting this worker fuck a boss. He barely get battle rap pussy. I'm not even sure he can fuck the boss. That's why when
Hey, yeah.
I'm actually, yeah, look at their face. Yeah, 3-0. I'm fucking playing. That's when it's over. I'm the best. 3-0. And I ain't even done. Now watch this. I'm not even done. These niggas from Camden and Philly, nigga, these niggas real niggas. I didn't come with them. Let's go. Come on, man, let me rap. Let me rap. Don't be emotional, nigga. Well, let me rap then, nigga. Yeah. Hey, I'm actually upset that you got niggas thinking you would let this worker fuck the boss. He barely get battle rap pussy. I'm not even sure he could fuck the boss. That's why when Pap seen you, the gloves was off. This ain't no regular female, my nigga. That's his wife. Knocking you out compared to what he could have did to you, nigga, that was light. And you ain't off the hook either.
Right here. Right here. This when it get dirty. This when it get dirty right here. That's, if you notice, that's why the battle rap audience so loud and they screaming so loud, because everybody was waiting for this to get out, to be exposed, because everybody knew. That's why when Geechee rapping, the crowd is going crazy, because the battle rap community all wanted this to be out. They wanted it to be out. That's why you're hearing them so screaming and hollering and encouraging him and edging him on.
That's my people's too, right? That's my people's too, okay. All right, yeah. Now listen, hey, listen. That ain't no regular female, my nigga. That's his wife knocking you out compared to what he could have did to you. Nigga, that was light. And you not off the hook either. If you gon' cheat, at least cheat with a nigga that can fight. Nigga, you know this ain't right. You know this ain't right. You know this ain't right. Come on, y'all know this ain't right. Hey, y'all know this ain't right. Remy, Remy, you are up here supporting the victim. We done had 6 Chrome events. 6 Chrome events. Papoose was at all of them. How come he ain't at this one?
Here you go. You hear that? We had 6 Chrome events. Papoose was at all of them. How come he not at this one? It's held in Philly. The majority of the people in there is there to support Easy along with a big entourage. Watch how Geechee break this down.
Where he at? Don't worry about it though. Don't worry about it. Why he ain't at this one? Why we ain't in New York? Why we ain't in New York? Because the last time there, your husband punched on him. So you actually brung it to where he more comfortable at. So if he did decide to show up, this weirdo can have the ups on him.
You hear that? You hear that? You decided, you changed the venue. You moved it from Houston to Philly. So in case Pap showed up in Houston, Easy and his guys then would have the advantage and the ups on him because they were waiting for him for the next time. She agreed to that. I don't think y'all getting it. Y'all ain't getting it. Let me say this one more time. She agreed to that, knowing, and she the one paid for it. It came out of pocket. She paid for the venue. She paid for the event. Rather having it in a neutral area, she changed it at the last minute, transferred it to Philly, where Easy is from, all his guys, and they were waiting for Papoose to show up. The shooter and everything. Come on, man. Like a lot of y'all just y'all don't know this stuff. Y'all just be going off of, stop buying into that. This stuff deeper than y'all think. Y'all didn't even know that. A lot of y'all didn't even know that. That's evil. That's evil. They were talking about taking that man's life. Your husband, the father of your daughter, they were talking about taking his life. And was waiting for him to show up in Philly that's not far from Jersey. And she paid for it and had the knowledge of it. Come on, man. Like, come on, we're not going to play these games. We ain't going to play these games. I'm just telling y'all. See, there you go. See, more. She said that's not, you ain't even paying attention to what's going on. Sis said that's not evil. That's why she changed the venue. Wow. She changed the venue from Houston to Philly. What are you talking about? She changed the venue from Houston to Philly in his backyard. What are you talking about, sis? Like, are you really paying attention? Oh my gosh, boy, these people crazy, man. These people. I'm trying to work with them, man. I'm trying to work with them. That's why when I explain things, it's different. It's different than how you hear from other people. That's why I keep telling, look, it ain't no sides in this situation. Anytime you think you choosing one, that's only because you either just don't care and you just want to do it, or you ignorant of the information. You're ignorant of the information. We know, listen, let me tell you something. We know how that man feel about his daughter. Regardless to what him and Remy going through, you're going to also say as a father that this man wasn't a good father? I'm just saying. That little girl crazy about her daddy. Crazy about her daddy. How would you feel knowing that you love your daddy, who take you to school every day, who pick you up from school every day, who protect you and teaching you how to defend yourself and all these things, and then you find out that your mother is siding with the guy who trying to kill him? These are facts. Man, there's so many recordings I could play, y'all. So many. They was in there deep, waiting for Pap to show up. And it's a good thing he didn't show up, even though he wanted to. See, things like that I just be like, that's dirty. That's dirty. See, and that's another problem. See, she said, you trying to discredit Remy. I'm being biased. I'm not being biased. That's your problem. That's the part I hate. I'm not biased. I'm telling you truth, and I'm playing you the evidence. I'm playing you the evidence that you don't know about. How I'm being biased and you hearing it. Is it a lie? Is it a lie? No, it's not. So how is it biasness if it's not a lie? How? You please explain that to me. How is it biased? And what do I need to be biased for? Like, this my friend. Like, this my homie. Like, I get paid. Like, he protecting me. Like, I'm protecting him. What's wrong? See, I hate that type of stuff. That is so fake to me. No disrespect, but be anything but fake. You can say what you want, but what you not going to do is say I'm being biased on something I've been covering. And I cover it the best. Let's just be honest. I'm just ain't going to sugarcoat the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat the truth. Most of the stuff you didn't even know about if I didn't even break it down and show it. It's just a fact. I can care less. I don't have a dog in the fight. Whether they against each other or for each other, it worked the same for me regardless to what. I'm just showing the truth. When you be trying to say things like, oh, you was one of the ones in the comments too, like, you owe her an apology. How I owe her an apology? You think I owe her an apology when this woman is working with the guy who actually trying to kill her baby daddy? You think she told her daughter that? You think if her daughter get older and find this out, you think her daughter would respect her behind that? Because regardless of how she feel about him, her daughter is in love with her father. Her daughter is in love with her father. Do she have a say so in the matter? How you think the daughter feel knowing that she wakes up without her father every day? Like, see, I don't see things the way you see things, because you see things off emotions. I'm seeing things off the facts and truth. And like I said, all of them is guilty. All of them is wrong. There is not a side. Who hurt the most is the children. Whether it's Remy's daughter, the golden child, or whether it's this estranged baby that just came out, they the ones hurt and suffer the most of a game that both of them is playing. See, these are facts. Who I'm being biased of now? See, I don't like fake stuff. Be anything but fake, please. We too old to be fake. We too old to be fake. I can give a damn about Remy's Instagram page or Remy's song or Papoose records or whatever he do. But with the evidence that's out here, I'm going to tell you exactly what they did. Since it's a story, since it's the internet topic, well, how about where it first started from? How about that? That's my whole thing. Don't put me in the boat of being biased or try to say that I'm against women because I'm telling what she did. You ain't saying what I tell what he did. What about what he did? I'm telling it all. I'm not telling the parts I want to tell. I'm telling it all. I'm telling it all. What are you talking about? Like, this stuff, this is real life. You know what's crazy? You don't even get that Remy actually went live talking about this. She said, I had to get them niggas off you. Them niggas was going to hurt you. Them niggas was going to kill you. She was admitting what was actually set up for him. You forgot that? Because I could play that too. I could play that too. Yeah, but what you ruling out is that you paid for the event. You changed the event. You changed the venue where it can be done at in case he showed up. You paid for it. And they was waiting to ambush him. And her daughter could have lost her father that night if he showed up. You want me to play you the shooter, talking about how he had the pistols ready and was going to kill him? Because I can show you that too. I can show you that too. Matter of fact, I'm finna play it. I'm finna play it. I'm gonna prove everything. I'm finna show you the shooter talking about he was finna kill him. I'm finna show it. I'm finna show it. I'm gonna show you the difference between how I cover things and other people. Okay. Let's go to the shooter.
Bro, 5 minutes.
Okay, here we go. Shouts out to my guy Polo. Look how he titled this. Look how Polo titled this on his show. This is titled on Polo. Look what it says. Here's the shooter. Let me show y'all something. Here's the shooter. Okay, watch this. Let me show y'all something. Watch this. Okay, watch this. The title of his thing is, it's called, dang, come on. Oh, the title of this called, look, this my guy Polo. The title of this is called The Plot to Kill Papoose. Watch this. This is the shooter telling the story. Watch this. Watch the shooter. I think that might be his own channel. Yeah, I think it is. Polo World, his own channel, if I ain't mistaken. But he also with Black Compass Media too. So he got the Instagram live and we're breaking it down. So this is Easy's bodyguard and shooter at the time. And remember, in part one, I showed y'all clearly that Remy knew Papoose was going to be at the event and knew he was on the way to the event without Easy knowing. So Papoose get word from Miss Hustle that Easy is there. So he really on the way. Remy already knowing he on the way, but she don't tell Easy he on the way. Easy don't know Papoose is on the way. And in the beginning, Papoose didn't know Easy was going to be there. Remy knew each one was going to be there. Papoose didn't know Easy was going to be there. Easy didn't know Papoose was going to be there. But Remy knew they both was going to be there. Both men she having sex with. She knew that. And then give the heads up to either one. Listen at this. This is Muslim Poppies exposing what really went down the night in question. And I'm going to play a clip from Remy also. Watch this.
Ja and his lady, they trying to find a car. Get valet to get the car. Rem like, where your car? Where your car at?
Rem like, where your car at? Remy Ma. Remy like, where your car at? Where your car at? Because she knows the guns are in the car. Because they already talking about it. That's why they asking for the cars to get brought to the front, because the guns are in the car. This is after Papoose beats on Easy. So the bodyguard like, Rem like, where the car? Where the car at? Watch this.
So I'm like, yo, where this nigga at? The nigga stole my brother. He punched my, he nigga stuck my brother.
Tommy, nigga, what?
My brother, where the car at? Because I'm icy.
Okay. Polo doing a little bit too excitement, but what dude's saying in the background is he just punched on my brother. Where's he at? Where Papoose at? He just punched on my brother. Where Papoose at? Bring the car around because I'm about to ice him. That put him on ice mean I'm about to put him in the morgue because you know it's cold in the morgue. The bodies be frozen in the morgue. So he's saying this in front of Remy. I'm about to kill him. I'm about to ice him. You know what I mean? And the valet need to bring the car around because that's where the gun's at. And Remy like, where the car at? Where the car? Watch this.
Bro, 5 minutes go by. I'm like, the nigga Pat got to be gone. So eventually we get the will, right? This certain back. So eventually we get the will. The will come out. The valet pull the will out. I pop the trunk. I grab the thing. Main man, I'm gonna tell you, the rapper boy that was explaining the story, he was exaggerating a little bit about the niggas putting them. Well, he wasn't exaggerating. I ain't tuck no smoke. Main man that was next to me
in New York,
he tucked it. Yeah, but I raised the iron. That's why the boy said he told everybody run up the street. A certain battle rapper with us. He like, I think he in the Sprinter. Man, wallahi. I'm glad nothing. I mean, now I'm like, all right, I'm glad I ain't really had to. But if main man was right, if the boy Pat was right there, it was over.
oh,
They said he in a Sprinter. I raised about to let us. Well, I say a second, like a millisecond. Where I'm like, no, he not in the Sprinter. He not in the Sprinter. He not in the Sprinter. Man, that shit was about to get lit up like July 4th.
Okay, so that's the shooter. The car came around, popped the trunk, pulled the gun out. Remy right there. They asked him where Pap at, They thinking he in the Sprinter. He about to light up the Sprinter. Rem like, no, he not in the Sprinter. He not in the Sprinter. A split second. See, you see what's happening here? You're having sex with another man and you married to your husband. You literally sitting in a company of those who are about to kill your husband and your child's father. And you literally sitting up here acting as though Pap is in the wrong, that Pap is out of pocket. And you literally like assisting the shooters who are about to kill your husband over your adultery, your child's father over your adultery. And we know you wasn't going to tell the truth. If that would have happened, and thank God it didn't happen. Thank God Pap was gone already. Thank God nobody got killed. You wouldn't have told the truth. You wasn't going to tell that little girl the truth about what happened to her father. You was going to make up any excuse to make yourself seem like you was right. You was going to try to say, oh, I had been stopped messing with him. We wasn't even together. We wasn't on the right terms. He knew I was with somebody else. You would have said anything to justify if something happened to that man, even though y'all was still living together and y'all was still having sex and y'all still was married. Facts, just like that. My bad. Facts, just like that. And this is what I be trying to say. Some of y'all be having selective hearing. You only want to hear what you want to hear. And you don't know how to, 2 + 2 is 4. Like for instance, C Boogie said, sound like Remy stopped it. Yeah, because it was an innocent bystander who was finna get shot up because Pap had already left. It was the wrong Sprinter that she knew which one he was in. That wasn't the one. She knew exactly which one it was. He was gone already. So she stopped him from actually shooting innocent bystanders who was in a Sprinter too. But it wasn't the one he was in because she knew the car. But notice he was right there in front of her saying, I'm about to air Buddy out. You missed that part? That the shooter is right there talking about how he finna air out Pap and she right there with him? You missed that part though, huh? See, that's what I be meaning though. Don't like a person so bad that it make you look bad. That's what be crazy about a lot of this stuff. I would just be seeing certain comments. It just be crazy to me. Like, how could you be so much in your feelings that you're ignoring all the things just because you want to say somebody else is wrong when they all wrong? That's the part I don't get. Like, thank God y'all not judges, or you would sentence somebody to life forever without even examining the evidence. Without even examining the evidence. It be things like that. Like, come on, what's going on here? What's more evil than that? Where you in the company of the shooters who actually plotting on killing your husband and your baby father. You still trying to get around that. You still trying to see a way around that. Man, that's evil. That's terribly evil. So you think him cheating and having a baby by somebody else is worth him losing his life? Because this your argument. Oh, he cheated. Oh, he had a baby with somebody else. So he should be murdered for it. He should be killed for it. Is this what you comparing? There's no comparison in that. Now I got to think, is you evil? That's terrible. That's terrible. That's bad. You telling me that ain't evil? The only thing stopped Pap from not getting killed is that he left and didn't stay around. If he stayed around, Pap is dead. Pap is probably dead if he stayed around. If Pap attended that event in Philly, somebody probably would have died. And all over what? Adultery? The same thing God talked about in the Bible, why you shouldn't commit adultery, because adultery lead to murder. You do know that's written in the Bible, right? That adultery lead to murder. Do not mess around with a married woman, for her husband will take no negotiation. All this stuff is evil. So it just be tripping me out how emotionally you rule by judgment and not using logics. Not using logics. It ain't a man versus woman. Well, again, some of y'all be doing it. I get you may have been hurt. You may have been scorned. You may have been abused. You may have been cheated on. But to program your mind to actually believe that there's this war between men and women, that's a foolish way to think. That's a foolish way to think. You need deliverance. You need deliverance. That's a wicked way to think, especially if you be the same women that's raising boys. What you gonna raise them to be? What you gonna raise them to be if you got that mentality? No, that's not a mentality to have. That's a terrible judgment. Then it's even get more crazy when you try to attach it to me as though I'm the one being biased. No. But what I'm doing is addressing the lies. I'm addressing the lies. You see, it get a little deeper. It get a little deeper with this. And notice, I can go right to the receipts. That was the confession of the shooter. And that what he talking about, it actually did happen just like he telling it. It was many witnesses there who could attest to that. Many. I go to the receipts. You don't have to believe me. I'm going to play the receipts. I'm going to show the receipts every time. So I ain't going off of opinions. I'm going off of facts. And like I said, the ones who hurt the most in this is the children. All the time, the children. They hurt the most. They hurt the most in this whole situation, man. And that stuff don't be cool at all, because it leave emotional scars on them kids. That ain't right. And you don't and stop praising these people, because when you praising them, you make them not be responsible and accountable for the things they do. When y'all be, yeah, Remy, I'm sorry, you was right, you're actually condoning her actions. You're making her believe that she ain't wrong in the things she doing, by which these things is where they at right now today. You shouldn't do things like that. You shouldn't be congratulating Pap. You shouldn't be congratulating Clarissa. You shouldn't be congratulating Remy. You shouldn't be congratulating Easy. You shouldn't be doing it to these people. They should be convicted of what they're doing, by which it is a hot mess that the kids are being affected for. I'm just keeping it 100. But again, we live in an era where, listen, celebrities always have an advantage because people always want to be close to celebrities. If you like a person enough, guess what? You will ignore anything they do because you like them. Nobody wanted to believe Michael Jackson was molesting them boys because he's Michael Jackson, the king of pop. He loved the children. You see how many children was in his videos? You see how much money he gave the children in orphanage? You see how, like, nobody wanted to believe that. Okay, well, let me ask you this. You got a 50-something-year-old man laying in the bed with kids that's not his, but because he Michael Jackson, they safe? Your child is safe laying in a bed with a 50-something-year-old man, and he's not his relative in no type of way. But because it's Michael Jackson and he harmless and he looked like a kid and he never had a childhood, it's okay for my baby to lay in the bed with Michael Jackson. Come on, man. That's the thing that people were saying. Mike would never hurt a child. He never had a child because of what you see on the screen. Because of what the internet showing you his nice side. When in reality, when these cameras cut off, you see the real monster he is by which those children were hurt. But because he Michael, because he got videos, and the children who is considered nobodies, who nobody know, they just trying to set up a brother. You tell me a 50-year-old who never used his penis. So you really believe Michael Jackson over 50-some years old, but he never used his penis? He never used his penis. Any other guy get hard for nothing. Get hard for nothing. You wake up hard. You go to school, you hard. But here's Michael Jackson. For some reason, demons don't bother him. He don't get tempted. He don't get tempted when demons tempt him. Spirits don't bother him because they like playing his records. So he off limits to the devil. But everybody else is open to the devil. But Michael Jackson is off limits to the devil. They don't be in his mind and head influencing him to do nothing because he the king of pop. You see this all the time. See this all the time. People be wanting to be close to celebrities. These people will defend these celebrities more than they would defend and stand up for God. They will never defend Jesus like they defend these superstars and athletes and singers and rappers. They wouldn't throw a rock in the name of God to defend him. But they will cause fights, strife, contention, hate, separation in defense of a star that they like. I got relatives. You can't say nothing about Beyonce. You say something about Beyonce to one of my relatives, they'll cut you off. Won't even talk to you. Because that's how much they like Beyonce. Even though Beyonce don't even know you exist. Even though Beyonce wouldn't give you a dime. Beyonce wouldn't shed a tear if you died. But I would. I would look out for you. I would defend you. I will give you this, but because I said something against Beyonce, who you worship and idolize, now I'm not even your brother no more. I'm not even your brother no more because you just like Beyonce that bad. I know people like that. I got a brother of mine who crazy about Barack Obama and Michael Jordan. And if you say something against them, he'll despise you for it. He'll despise you for it. And they don't even know him. Don't know him, don't care, nothing. But here's a person who you do know, who will help you, who will look out for you. And you will actually cut them off for somebody you like who don't even know you even exist. I see this happening all the time. This happens all the time. These are idols. They called idols. Just like you see the talent show American Idols. These are idols. I don't worship idols. I worship God. I take God's side. I take the side of the truth. I can care less. I can care less. I'm not programmed like that anymore. My eyes is open to truth. And I won't be deceived because I like somebody. No, I'm gonna tell it like it is. Bro, you wrong. You out of pocket. Sis, you wrong, and that's out of pocket. That's not right. I'm not finna condone what you do just because I like you and don't. No, it's not finna happen. I will not be a liar for you. I'm not gonna sell out myself for you. But again, other people can do that. If that's what you want to do, do it. That's what you want to do it. I'm not doing no mess like that. I'm just keeping it 100. When I cover this stuff for y'all, I try to go as deep into this as I can. I try to go deep into this as I can. And I say this over and over again. All of them is wrong, but at the end of the day, they still your brothers and sisters in humanity. They are. They all exposed each other. That's all this adultery thing did. It exposed each other. And one thing I do, because I have wisdom and God, I know how to use this as lessons for people who actually, you don't have to be them to get the lesson of what's going on. That when you with somebody, love and honor that person you with. Be faithful to the woman who you committed yourself to. Don't bring outsiders in your relationship. Even though I cover this thing, I'm still going to use it to the glory of God. Rather, I'm doing it in entertainment purpose to bring the revelation to who he is in the situation. But there are people who go through this in similitude. It don't have to be the exact way by which we see it in them, but there's a similitude in how this happened when you have women on here who actually is dealing with a side chick, who is dealing with her husband fornicating and infidelity. You have this actually really going on. And sometimes seeing this for what it is may trigger something off in that person to want to do right and be repentive of their actions, to actually do right by your wife, to do right by your husband, to do right by your man, by seeing how they messy in this and by knowing how not to follow these footsteps. I mean, to each his own. It's the internet. You ain't going to change people. Some people mind just programmed to believe what they want to believe. But don't use that and try to put it on me because you haven't figured it out. Because I get it. I understand it. I get it. I understand it. But I also look at, I think deeply. I'm a man of power. I think deeply. I look at the spiritual realm of how it's affecting it. Because all of this is influence. But who's influencing it? Every idea is influenced. Who's the spirit behind the influence? That's how I look at these things. But I know that's how the enemy get in. And that's why the word of God say what? Give not place to the devil. Give not place to the devil. You can't play with this thing because he play the keeps and he play to kill. See, y'all never even knew that part. See, y'all just looking at the adultery part. Oh, Remy was having sex with Easy. Pat was having sex with somebody else. Y'all didn't know the killing part, did you? That was your first time hearing that. You see how that was leading into murder, that man said out his own mouth, he swear before Allah. That's what he said, because he a Muslim. He said, I swear before Allah that it was going to be over for Pap if he came back. It was over for him. He said, I had the gun out and everything ready. I was just about to air it out. That's what the shooter said. I swear before Allah. You know Allah is the devil, right? That's a demon spirit. So who was influencing him to kill? Why was Papoose the target? I don't think like a lot of y'all think. That don't mean I'm better than you in no type of way. I just see things from a spiritual realm to understand the influence behind the actions. The shooter, you just heard him out his own mouth. He was a dead man. What told Pap to leave? What was the spirit that told him to leave? For him to just listen to what was just put in him that he took off and left. What was that spirit? Who was that? Who was that? One spirit telling him when he pull up, kill him, but another spirit telling Papoose, take off and leave. That's two different spirits. One spirit telling him to leave, spirit of God, leave. They're about to kill you. Another spirit telling the shooter, wait right here. Cock, aim, and fire. See that? You never looked at it like that, did you? Exactly. You don't look at it like that. See, so when y'all say things, nah, I'm not, no. I could go on and on in this thing. Did you know that Remy and Easy left for a whole week? Nowhere to be found. Pap was left with the baby. They've been gone for like a whole week. Pap was left with the baby. He had no idea what she was. She wouldn't even call or even answer the phone. He got a baby. He got a 2-3-year-old. You wouldn't even answer the phone. You wouldn't even call. You think that's motherly? You believe that's lovingly as a mother? These things are dangerous. Do you see what happens all around on the news and things like that? How you see the kids getting killed because people's hearts are broken, women murdering and killing their kids because their hearts broken, men murdering and killing their children because their hearts broken. Who's influencing that? Whose idea is that? Who talking to them? You don't think the devil was talking to that man in his head? You don't think it? A lot of y'all have no idea the spiritual realm. It's real. It's real. You don't think the enemy put ideas in his head. You know how many things you got to say, no to every day in your life? Do you know? Think about all throughout your whole day how you got to say no to so many things that's going through your mind, telling you to do things that you know will hurt you or hurt somebody else. You got to say no to it. Where are all these ideas coming from? Where are all these evil thoughts coming from that you say no to every day? Where are these ideas and thoughts coming from? Things like that. It's things like that. I get it. I said in my video earlier today, I said, look, I don't really know for sure if he the father or not. If he the father of that baby, you out of pocket. You out of pocket if you haven't been taking care of this baby, if you've been depriving this baby, if this baby is growing up without getting the same love that you giving to the golden child. If you're depriving your child like this, that's not right. That's not good for you as a man, and you out of pocket. That's terrible. And that's a poor example of being a man. They ignored all that. People ignored all that. Didn't hear none of that at all. Because the whole thing is, oh, Remy. Care less about that. I can care less about that. I'm just looking at the whole picture. This is out of pocket. But I knew about the plot to kill him. I don't think Papoose tried to kill Remy. Not to the sense where he actually sitting here kicking it around some girls who talking about doing this to his wife. Even though, again, we know he around Clarissa Shields who hate his wife. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you think about this stuff is just so terrible. It's just so messy from top to bottom. It's just so messy from top to bottom. I don't give none of them a pass. But I see so many people now trying to jump shift to want to give Remy a pass. When at first Remy was the one targeted, then Clarissa got the pass. It's like just jumping ship, when you don't even have to. You shouldn't even want to be like that. Enjoy the content that's being played by which you are entertained. And don't take it no further than that. Okay, let me read what Sister said. Sister said, hey, Battle Troop, you know I'm with you on some stuff. However, I don't judge your or doubt what you say, yet you keep insisting that others are incapable of discernment. I'm spiritual as well. I never said that. You can't be selective in that. I never said that. What I said is when it comes to this, I look at it differently because this is how I look at it. I don't judge it like some other people do. I see it in a different way because I know a lot more than a lot of people when it comes to this stuff. There are some things that they may know that I don't know. I get that. But there are a lot of things that I know that a lot of them don't know. Because again, a lot of y'all ain't even from the battle rap community. You're not. And if you look, I know a lot of these people personal. I've been doing battle rap for 8 years. I keep telling y'all, I was on the phone on 3-way calls while some of this stuff was going on, actually listening behind the scenes without people knowing that I was on the other line, hearing things. I knew things Papoose didn't know. I knew things that were going on Papoose didn't know. I'm telling you what I know. I'm not faking the funk for nothing. That's how. Listen, I'm telling you what I know. And every time I've been saying something, listen, I be telling y'all the truth. But when it come to this story, I know this story a lot. But I also see the part that they don't see. See, Remy, Pap, Clarissa Shields, and Easy, they not seeing the satanic. They ain't seeing the satanic influence in this situation. They're not seeing that. They're not seeing Satan operating in here. They're not seeing it. If you ask them, they'll all deny it. Easy will deny it. Remy will deny. Look, Remy say she a Christian. Did y'all know that? I didn't even know that till I started covering this stuff. I didn't know that Remy was calling herself a Christian. I didn't know that. That's why you saw Easy and her with the Christmas picture. Easy was actually doing a breakdown on that. He said, I'm a Muslim. My girl is a Christian. So she wanted me to do Christmas with her because of her Christianity. He gave an explanation of why he was a Muslim doing Christmas with Remy. That he got a lot of heat from the Muslims because he was celebrating Christmas with Remy. And he was like, I did it because I loved her. she's a Christian, I'm a Muslim, and she wanted me to celebrate Christmas with her. I'm like, that's crazy. That don't even sound right. A Christian and a Muslim? Really? And I'm like, wow. Clarissa Shields, same thing. She says she a Christian. And literally saying that God bought Papoose in her bedroom, knowing he a married man. Do you see what's going on? You don't see the satanic influence? Two women, both claim to be Christians, and one is with a Muslim and a 5%er, and the other one is in adultery with a 5%er. Come on, man. Like, this stuff is crazy. And this is how they paint the portrait. See, I look at that part of how Satan uses this to actually put a stain against the gospel. I look at that. Clarissa said every time she do a show, she give credit to the Lord Jesus and God. I thank the Lord Jesus. I thank you, Jesus. I thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. So she want people to believe she a believer. Then she proudly parade a married man in the name of Jesus. Think about that. And this is why people be trying to go against Christianity who got weak faith. Like, see, look at them Christians. Look at her claiming to be a Christian, and she don't see no problem with a married man. It's just, y'all have to see how the devil used these things to actually spread his agenda. I see it. I get it. So I give it a different side where I'm telling you, no, these people are evil. That's not of God. It's not. It's wrong. I know they watch me. Ain't no way they don't watch me. We just saw Clarissa Shields copying my Battle Truth stuff. Remy been watching me since Battle Rap. Papoose and them, they all watching it. And that's why when I break it down the way I break it down, I try to hit they heart in hopes that the Spirit of God convicts. In hope that the Spirit of God convict, because that's how he work. That's how he work. I ain't just doing this talking because I understand the mission. So I'm going to read the blueprint. I'm going to present the receipts. And I'm going to show you how Satan used this situation. And I'm going to make sure that they see it and recognize how they being used. How they being used. Woman, you do not do that as a mother and a wife. Papoose, you do not do this as a husband and a father. Clarissa Shields, you are a poor representative of a female boxer who claimed to be a believer in the Lord Jesus Christ, and you're parading a married man in the name of Jesus. Terrible. Terrible. So I get it. I don't pick sides because picking sides make me betray y'all. See, that's the thing you don't get. I'm y'all blogger. I'm not theirs. I blog on them. But I'm y'all blogger. I'm held to an accountability before y'all, even though you may not agree with it. Okay, cool. You don't have to. But say it's a lie. You don't have to agree with me. Prove it's a lie, though. Then we see who really faking the phone. Because I'm going to show receipts every time. And I call them all out every time. They know that. A person said in the comments, somebody said, you have, they said something to the nature trying to say that I have more videos about Remy than I did anybody. I say that's a lie. I got more videos on Clarissa Shields than I did Remy. Remy did exactly what she was supposed to do. When Remy got exposed and she got her butt kicked when it first came out, she took a seat back and shut the hell up. That's what she did. She didn't know how aggressive this social media can be. She got a good whiff of that. She got a good whiff of that when this first happened. Because nobody didn't want to hear nothing she had to say. She was livid. She was livid. Nobody wanted to take her side. She was livid. And that's why she quiet. She ain't playing with this social media no more. Because she couldn't afford that. She even said it out of her own mouth. She said, I be having to take my daughter's phone because there's so much of it on the internet. I don't want her to see it. Right. That's the effect of adultery. That's the effect of adultery. Well, your daughter is now watching your sins live on the social media when she saw you as something different. How do you explain to her that my daddy ain't here no more like he was every day? Why do I now get to see him sometimes when he was just here every day? How do you explain that? Are you going to lie about it? How do you explain that? How do he explain he with this other woman who she was used to seeing him every day with only her mother? That's who she saw her whole life. Him only being with my mama. How do you explain this? How do you explain this to your daughter who now seeing you with this other woman when she was now used to seeing you every day with her mother? That's heartbreaking. That's why most of you women sometimes, even when a man ain't doing no good, y'all still hold on because you're trying to keep your family together, because you don't want your children going through that. You don't want your daughters seeing you with other men. You don't want your sons seeing you with other men. So even though you know this man is no good, but because you love your family, you still try to stay, even if it means you suffer. I know that happens a lot with y'all women. Y'all hold on a little longer because you ain't willing to give up your family, even though you know this man ain't no good to you and he ain't making you happy at all. You mentally gone, but you physically there just for the sake of your own children. I've seen that happen many times. Many, many, many times from women. Many, many times I saw y'all do that. Like actually stay, even if it means you suffer, just so that your children can be happy. Because even though this man ain't good to you, you know his daughter love him. You know his son love him. Even though you know he ain't faithful to you. Even though you know he a liar. Even though you know he break your heart. You still stay. Yeah, I done seen that happen. I done seen that happen many times. Because that's what y'all do as women. Y'all love hard like that. Y'all love hard like that. I know that. My mama went through that with my father. My sister going through that right now with her kids. She can't stand the man she with. But she won't leave him because she know that his kids love him. I done seen that many times. Yeah, so I get it. I get it. And listen, it's terrible because I hate as men that we do these things. We betray. We lie. We don't accept our responsibilities and take accountability. And we hurt the women we supposed to love. We hurt them. Don't get me wrong. Some women do it too, but for the most part, we are the ones responsible. I said this about Papoose a long time ago. You supposed to be the headship. You hurt your family not being the head of your family, doing what's right by your wife. Because the Bible say husbands love your wife, for she is the weaker vessel. And because he didn't know who God was, he didn't know how to hold his family together. He didn't know how to hold his family together. And he's suffering from it right now. And you know what they left with overall? They left with the embarrassment because they got embarrassed before the whole world. They left with the embarrassment. I'm the first one to ever break him down. Nobody never broke him down like that before. And it bothered him. I know it bothered him because somebody reached out to me and told me it bothered him. And guess what? I don't care. I'm glad it bothered you because you are also to blame for what's happening in your marriage. You were the head. You're supposed to be the protector. And you're supposed to be the spiritual provider for your family. You lack those situations. If you were spiritually providing for your wife, she would have more self-control and discipline. And because you wasn't able to spiritually provide for your wife, you didn't have self-control and discipline either. And it all starts with you as being the head. Period. Period. And that was a vow and sworn oath that you swore to before God. And you abandoned your post. That's what happened. I don't pick sides. That is a truth. That is a truth. I love it though. I mean, we need conversations like this. You see, it ends up being an educational purpose. And I'm gonna tell you something. Watching this and covering this, it teaches and educates me too. I'm one of these ones who learn. I love learning. I think I'm one of the ones who believe I could learn from anything. When I see this situation happening, it just reminds me like, don't ever do your wife like that. You make sure you provide the way you're supposed to provide. When God bless you with your wife, you make sure you honor that woman, you value her, you appreciate her, and you pour into her, and you work with her. You hear her out. You listen to her. You make her matter and belong, for she is your companion and your partner. Learn from this. Learn from this. So I look at these things as lessons for me all around the board. These things remind me you don't bring outsiders in your marriage. No matter what you and your wife going through, don't never let it get to the point where you start having sex with others. You work out whatever you need to work out. Humble yourself. Like the Bible say, submit yourself to one another. Submit yourselves to one another. Shut your mouth sometimes and listen to her. Hear her out. She ain't always got to listen to you. Hear her out also. She is your companion. Yeah, I get it. But I always didn't know that. It took me to hurt people and lose a lot to know how it really works. And now since I know how it works, I'm able to do the right thing when that chance comes, when that opportunity comes. I know what to look for. And I'm going to know it. And I may not get it right off the back like that. That's why the Bible say, let patience have its perfect work. Because when you have patience, it'll show you everything you need to know. When you're dating somebody and you got patience, before you get to jumping and screwing somebody, patience gonna show you exactly what you need to know. You're gonna know everything you need to know. And if you choose to still go that route, it ain't nobody's fault but yours. Let patience have its perfect work. That's scripture. Because in patience, it's going to show me if you're a respectable, honorable person. It's going to show me your lifestyle. It's going to show me your worship life. It's going to show me how you are with your family. It's going to show me your good and your bad. I just got to be patient and allow it to come out. And if people were more patient before quickly jumping and rushing into things, you'll save yourself a lot of heartache. A lot of it. It's a lot to be mean. I'm gonna entertain you for a second. Homebody said all the times you cheated on women and you speak about it proudly. See, you don't even get what I'm saying. I'm gonna entertain this though, just because at the end of the day, there's still entertainment. I don't make it a secret about my past. And just because I tell things, you don't know what's real or what's not. Do you not know? Listen, I don't really think I really cheated on anybody for the most part. You know that? I don't think I really cheated on anybody for the most part because we always messing around with each other. We always messing around with each other. I wasn't faithful to them and they wasn't faithful to me. The good thing about it is I ain't never been married, so I was never married, so it don't count anyway. God don't respect relationships. God respect marriage. God respects marriage. Marriage is honorable before God. Not being a baby daddy, a baby mama, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, this my man, you my boo, you my bae. That don't work. We depriving each other of honor because the highest honor you can give a man is him being a husband. And the highest honor you can give a woman is her being a wife. It ain't nothing higher than that because it can only be one. You can only have one husband. You can only have one wife. One. You can't have 3, 4, 5. You only got to have one. That's the highest honor when you choose that person to be that one. So yeah, in my past, yeah, I talk about things I did, but we were doing it to each other. That's what's real. We were doing it to each other. Hell, if women can get us pregnant, you know how many damn kids I probably have? I have more kids than a little old lady who lived in the shoe, has so many kids that know what to do. All these damn women and left me with kids. You know how many kids I would have? Do you not know that? Let the shoes been reversed. Like, oh my gosh, this lady didn't get me pregnant again. I definitely need some damn EBT. Shoot. Come on, man. Sis says you have to be faithful before marriage. It shows who you are. If you love someone, you don't cheat on them, even if you're not married yet. Yeah, but you also have to learn that. You also have to learn that. See, all these things come from your upbringing. All this comes from your upbringing. How you raised in your house determine your character. That's why the Bible say, train a child in the way that he should go, and when he get older, he will not depart from it. How you raise your children, you are building their character. You are molding and shaping their minds. Most of the time, these children, they learn by what they see. They learn by what they see. So your lifestyle is the example of what they take up. You learn more about what you see than what you hear. I remember more so of what I see than what I hear. So children and upbringings, in order for a man to know how to be a man, he has to be taught how to be a man. In order for a woman to know how to be a woman, she has to be taught how to be a woman. This is why y'all see Clarissa Shields so reckless as she is. Look at all the women that was in her life. Look at all the women that were said to be in that woman's life. Look at that. Let's just be honest. I need to step away from this for a second. Hold on. Let's just be honest, though. That's why we see Clarissa Shields the way she is, right? If you pay attention to how Clarissa Shields is, look at all the women who came up that was around her. Her sister Salida said out her own mouth, and Clarissa Shields vouched for it to some degree. Her cousin Shalita said her mother was setting her out. Now, I don't know how raw that is, but Clarissa Shields did confirm it to some degree. And let me tell you what I mean. Clarissa Shields was explaining how she was being sexually assaulted over and over again in her house, to the point that her grandmother had to come get her and remove her from the house. Now think about that. In order for the grandmama to come remove her from the house, that means the grandmama had to hear about what was going on. And if the grandmama was hearing about what was going on, knowing that you was under your mama care when it was happening, and she moved you out of the house, that meant that the mama knew what was going on also. And for the mama to know what was going on, and the grandmama removed her because apparently it appeared that if it was going on, you wasn't putting a stop to it, and the same people may have been still keeping her in danger. That she had to remove her from the threat. That says a lot. So if the mama doing this, and then you had Salida taking credit too, talking about, oh, I had you doing this, I taught you this, I taught you that. But then this the same woman trying to have sex with her and marry her, allegedly, according to Clarissa Shields. This same cousin asked me to marry her, your blood cousin. Like, girl, come on with these games. Well, them ain't games, but come on with this. So your upbringing, she don't know how to be a woman because she wasn't raised by women. She don't know how. So this is normalized. She ain't never been taught how to value and honor and respect her body because they were violating it before she even understood the use of it and how it works. You 5 years old and got grown men fully penetrating you. That's terrible. That's terrible. That is heartbreaking. That is terrible. And I see how psychologically that could mess with her mind. But she the same person to say ain't nothing wrong with her mind. And she know what she doing and she's smart. But that's terrible. That's evil. Very demonic. Very demonic to do that to that young girl like that. And you can't tell me you ain't in that house hearing a 5-year-old girl get sexually assaulted, fully penetrated. Yeah, y'all heard some damn screams in that house. And that house stays so-called packed with all type of junkies and alcoholics. And I know out of shame and embarrassment, she don't want to admit it. But I believe Shalita was telling the truth on that, even though Clarissa Shields don't want to admit it. It had to be some truth in that for your grandmama to come remove you from up under your mama protection and care, because it's obvious she wasn't protecting and caring about you. So I get it. I get why she's so broken like that. You have to be taught. You have to be taught. You have to be taught how to be a woman. You have to be taught how to be, you have to taught how to be a man. I didn't know how to be a man. I didn't know how to be a man. The guys I'm looking up to in my neighborhood, they was drug dealers and stick-up men. My OGs was drug dealers and stick-up men, and they was young. They was in their 20s. How they teaching me how to be a man? How I'm learning how to be a man when I'm on the streets at the age of 14 years old, and the guys I'm looking up to is 19 and 20 years old, drug dealers and shooters. We didn't know nothing. That's why we messed up so much. We messed up trying to figure it out. You got to be trained that. Most women you see who got respect is because they were taught that. Same thing with men, they were taught that. Yeah, you man, it's terrible, man. These things are terrible out here. It really is. And I'm telling you, you're going to find yourself raising killers. That's why there's so many killers and shooters out here. If you notice, everybody is trained to kill. They have no compassion for life because they growing up under them households where they getting cursed out like dogs, disrespected, and And then they growing up with just being heartless. They growing up heartless. Yeah. Sis says, but you learned. I wasn't taught how to be a woman because I grew up in a cult, but I learned, and I love that for me. Okay. No mothers or fathers in the home to raise them right. Correct. That's where all this is stemming from, man. So all this is stemming from, man. That's why I be saying, fathers, stay in your kid's life, regardless of how you feel about the mother. Be active in your kid's life. You know? I'm gonna hear some people, man. I'm putting the link down here in case some people want to come up, have a conversation. We got the link right here. I was supposed to do trivia today, but I didn't want to rush through the questions because I wanted some good questions, and I didn't want to be asking and repeating the same thing. So I wasn't able to do trivia tonight, but we're gonna do it tomorrow. I have more time to actually come up with even more better questions. There go the link down there for anybody who want to come up and share your views and opinions before we get up out of here. Now, look, I knew Tracy was coming. What's going on, Tracy?
What's up?
I hear water. What you on a pump?
I'm in the bathtub. Sorry, look.
Girl, why are you in the bathtub?
I'm sorry. Let me wait a minute. So, I'm in because I'm clean. Because you never know. But check it out.
Mm-hmm.
I've been missing you the last couple days. I don't know where you been. Hope you've been all right. Hey, everybody, listen. Battle, you know, I came to you. I was watching you for a long time. And I used to think how hard you was on Remy, my cousin. But I'm over that. I see that you're fair. And I know you know a lot of what you're talking about. I'm telling you, I disagree on some stuff, but I let you make it.
Did you know about the shooters?
No, battle. So I don't know battle rap. Remember, you got that over me. I really know prior all this stuff. I know the old Papoose and Remy. I love them both. They were the black love. They were the power couple. That's where I go. I'm old school, right?
Clarissa said they the new black love now.
Oh, they the golden love, remember?
She changed that. She said black love now. She ain't saying golden love no more.
Okay.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she did. She put it up.
So
she said they the new black love, and she loving it, and they living it out loud.
Well, you know what? Is he still married?
Yeah.
Oh, then I don't hear nothing they talking about. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They talking about that.
Go ahead, keep talking, Tracy.
I'm not mad at Clarissa for the love that she has. I'm just mad that she don't have that energy with someone who deserves it. I'm not saying Papoose don't deserve love. Let's not say that. I'm saying I don't feel the energy for both of them. I see her. I see she happy. And he might be happy too. And he might be falling, and maybe the divorce will come and maybe they'll get married. But that's half-ass. I don't want nothing half-ass. Excuse my language. I don't want nothing that I had to build up. You know what I'm saying? And take you from somebody else, or not take, because you can't take nobody from nobody else. Don't get me wrong. They were done. But since they're done, get the divorce. I can understand why whoever holding up divorce, I can understand why. Once that's done, yeah, you got to go ahead and marry this girl or break it off, because you're going to not have any more excuses. Remy might not want to be getting serious with nobody or marrying nobody. So I'm still married. I got to move like this. When Remy probably just love how she moving single. You know what I mean? So I believe that you go to sleep. Are you asleep, Battle too? Just let me be on here. I love the way you let me on your platform, though. I'm out.
Put me in the den with the lines. We in the line of fire for the Messiah. Put me in the den with the lines. We in the line of fire for the Messiah. Put me in the den with the lines. We in the line of fire for the Messiah. Tryna be no hero, but I take a million way to ride. Be in it to win it and do it to defend it. To murder and prison, the life of a Christian. This true religion, we hate it. It's hidden, forbidden to witness it like crucifixion. United, defiant, they can't keep us fired. Our blood causes fire, we martyrs united. I ain't tryna be no hero.